Hi, I'm Tom Palmer, CPO of Helicon NFT. Welcome back to the Helicon studio. Joining me today is James Magee, another member of our team. He is the CEO of Helicon NFT and also the organizer of this event, and happens to be my father at the same time. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
How has the show been so far, in your opinion?
Spectacular.
Yeah?
Yeah, although I say it to ourselves, the opening ceremony, which was organized by another member of our family, my wife, Lucy, was off the charts. It was incredible. And so incredibly proud of you both, incredibly proud of the speakers that we've had over the last few days, the content throughout. The studio has been a fantastic experience. The exhibition's been amazing. And yeah, I think the main stage surprised a few people. It was a bit bigger and better than they expected.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of the feedback that I've had when I finally got a chance to meet everyone yesterday mainly, and today as well, when things quieted down a bit. They're all saying that, you know, the entertainment factor that we added to this show is what impressed them the most. I mean, usually you walk up, you see within a city like this, you would end up seeing the same speakers after a certain amount of time. We made a big effort to try and switch that up and get some you know, interesting speakers in here who haven't been to the region before, and create like a really entertaining element to it so that the people who are watching feel entertained and engaged as well.
Yeah, I mean, your opening speech, I'm a little bit biased, obviously, as your dad, but I think your opening speech was fantastic, and we kept that energy up. You know, the opening ceremony really woke everyone up. It was alive and electric, and that energy was kept up throughout then by, you know, fantastic MCs, great speakers. So as we say, you know, we never get a second chance to make a first impression, and I think we made a good first impression. I
would agree. So let's talk about some of the features of the show itself. Obviously, we had some amazing speakers on the main stage. You know, Jordan Belfort. We had some great panels as well. We even had some people who couldn't attend in person, like Oscar Clark called in and had a fantastic session as well. So that was really fun and engaging. Was there anyone in particular that stood out to you?
It's hard to say, really, because they really were complementary to each other, because each one that came on, I mean, I loved Isaac's presentation. I thought that was amazing.
So energetic, isn't he? It's
yeah,
amazing.
I loved that one. I thought Shingy was off the charts, as he would say. He's brilliant. I loved Isabella's presentation. I thought Vesa was great. I mean, it's hard to say.
Can't pick one, can we?
No, they were all fantastic. It was, you know, we tried really hard to get some fresh energy in and not, as you said, copy what had been done before. We wanted to see some new faces, and brought in people from all over the world to share their knowledge and experience. So it worked. It was good.
Yeah, definitely. And then going back to some other features that we had at the show as well that we can highlight, you know, we had a workshop area. People were learning about how to trade crypto, which I think is fascinating as well. We had some great speakers on there. You know, we had a gaming area, of course, with Helicon NFT being relevant to us, but some blockchain gaming. You know, our team's done a fantastic job with that, I think. You know, it's been really mobbed in that stand.
We have to huge praise to the whole team, because it's been a long few months in putting this all together. It's been tough, but yeah, great team effort from everyone, and very proud of them. And also the studio. I think these guys have done a fantastic job. It's something different, never been seen before in Abu Dhabi.
Well, the technology's awesome, isn't it?
The technology's awesome.
Go wherever you want in the world.
Yeah, I quite like being in the Metaverse. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, definitely. So, you know, going back to Helicon NFT, we met some fantastic people at the show. It's kind of hard to list them all down, but, you know, we had some showcases from the team from Bad Fox, who are partnering with us to bring us their new Bionic Brawlers game. You know, we saw some gameplay from Land Rockers as well, which is a fantastic sort of racing-style shooting game. You know, really interesting to see people engage with these games for the first time. And show us how excited they are about blockchain gaming in general, you know, sort of validates everything that we're building here.
Absolutely. I think the interesting thing about it is the reaction to that opening presentation and the announcements that you made about Helicon NFT has been incredible. I mean, we had, I think, 18,000 people watch that video in a matter of hours. So, you know, that's pretty incredible. I think over the coming months that will go viral. I think there's a lot of those videos that will be watched by millions of people all over the world, which of course, as we said in the name, you know, blockchain world global It is global. This is the first of many. We do intend to take this to many cities around the world, and we're already being approached by multiple cities. So that's exciting when you see something start this way and already has that kind of reaction. So.
Yeah, I mean, that is very exciting, and the same goes for Helicon as well. I mean, we're looking to expand our operations and promotions into different countries, targeting those audiences specifically. I'm setting up the New York office, and we're getting the London office is just about set up as well. And then we're looking at the Philippines, we're looking at Australia. So it really is the beginning of something seemingly really, really big. And the excitement is, as I said, it's quite validating with the hard work that's been put in. Obviously, there's a lot more to go. Yeah. There's a lot of plans along the horizon. I can't wait to show everyone what we've got planned in the new year in how to promote Helicon. It's just going to be really exciting.
Well, I don't think we could have had much better of a launch and of the event. I think to launch, I mean, we've launched thousands of products and companies and businesses over the years in events, but I think that was a pretty spectacular launch. I think the reaction that we've had from people, of course, as an ecosystem, as a platform that is open to multiple games. We will be onboarding lots of other developers in the coming months, in the next year, and I think that's going to, it's really quite uncapped what the potential of Helicon NFT is. So we're excited about that.
This is one of the conversations I remember having with the guys from Bad Fox when they were here in the studio as well, just talking about what can be, and then once developers see other developers doing this and adopting the play-to-earn method as well, it's going to be hard for them to say no to that new business model. I think play-to-earn is new, but at the same time, it's giving back. It's a fair shake for everybody. That's the whole point, really. So these microtransactions was great for the developers. They made loads of money, as we know, but not so great for the gamers. I mean, they made great games, and the entertainment factor of playing a game is one thing, but being able to extract value out of those games, once that becomes a little bit more widely adopted, I do really think that a lot of developers are going to have to jump on board or adapt to survive in that case.
Well, I think it's really the gamers themselves that will decide, because ultimately the game developers can decide not to do it, but then if they see the shift and the gamers adopt it, pick it up, want it to work. And as you said, the play-to-earn system, I think, is in its infancy. It's really new, but it's here to stay for sure. I think it's only going to get bigger and better.
Absolutely. And then, I would pose the question, if those developers, didn't want to adopt this, I would ask the question, why? Because, it's a question that needs to be answered at the end of the day, when what we're offering is a fair shake for everyone, ownership and control for the players, new revenue stream for the developers themselves. Yeah. It seems really lucrative, and it would be, they would have to have a solid reason to say no.
Yeah, I think I don't agree with what Steam has done, and I think that I think that will come back to bite them. That's my prediction. I think the gamers will react to that, and I see a seismic shift in the way that games will be played, and the money that the gamers can earn in the game will be a further incentive. So I think it's going to be really exciting.
Well, especially so when you see people like Epic Games who have said the complete opposite to what Steam have done.
Yeah, very
quite
clever.
Rightly so. I mean, giving back to their gamers is clearly something that they care about, and that's fantastic. And given that they actually sort of not the first, but they had one of the biggest games that didn't have play-to-earn. It was microtransactions, and they still do. But now that they've come out and said that, perhaps we're going to see current and existing games shifting into this new model as well. And hopefully working with Helicon NFT, because that is the add-on system that we offer to developers.
Well, I think the parents are going to be happy too, because kids spend a lot of money in Roblox and in Minecraft, and so I think essentially the parents are going to be happy, the kids are going to be happy. And we had one very exciting young 8-year-old this morning interviewing you, Charlie.
Yeah.
So he's very excited about it. When you actually listen to the reaction from the kids from 8. I'm seeing people in their 50, 60 years of age that are excited about it too, but I certainly think the parents will be. So.
Well, definitely, and that's what we're building here. So, as our platform with Helicon NFT is, it's not all about playing games, although that's a big focus. We have ways to engage with the platform without playing games, ways to earn and extract value from our platform without playing games as well, and that is a unique concept, and as I said in my speech, that is a game changer. It's really exciting, actually. One development that people may not know about since I did do my speech is that we've now partnered with Golden Touch Investment Capital in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Which is huge news, and you know, we're
one.
really excited to work with these guys. They've got a massive list of investors who specifically want to invest in gaming and blockchain as well. So they're going to be taking on a whole fundraising round and distributing it to their clients, preparing us for our public and then our IDO as well, our token launch.
The team at Cloud Tech are pretty, you know, they're wizards when it comes to technology. And when you you listen to the calls and you see the conversations going on with the guys at Bad Fox, it's mind-blowing what they're doing, and it is a game changer, as you said. It's a real game changer, and I think what we're witnessing now is the start of something really big and really new and really exciting.
Well, yeah, and then you know, you mentioned Bad Fox again there. It's just reminded me that it's really great seeing developers who have previously created some IPs that are not on the blockchain, right? Now shifting into this space because they see the value of it, they see the value that it will bring to them, they see the value of engaging your audience and making sure that their voices are heard. You know, rather than taking money off everyone, they want to be able to let people make money, and I think that's fantastic. The new game that they built, and I can't wait to show everyone so much more about this as it comes along, which we will be showing you soon, is there's a model behind actually playing the role-playing part of the game. It's like land ownership, it's trading, it's sharing, it's a scholarship program where you can rent out your assets to other people and then earn some rewards from off the back of that. So I could get really technical with this because it really excites me what they're building. But what they did was take a look at what we're doing at Helicon and take a look at what they want to do with their game and sort of blend the game into all the different features that we have on the platform so that this game is going to work seamlessly and perfectly within this new blockchain world with NFTs.
Yeah, the first of many, hopefully. I think it's going to be the first of many games that we develop ourselves, but also, as you said, inviting the other developers. I mean, we are encouraging everyone to work with us and the developers to come and work with us, and we'll grow and we'll learn from all of that too. So I think there's really exciting times ahead for the game developers as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is going to be extremely exciting, especially when we're getting actual feedback from gamers who have interacted with the platform. You know, once our token's live and once we create all these different functionalities with these NFTs and these in-game assets, you know, as I said again, but you know, calling back to my speech, it's as these assets become more seamlessly integrated into the gamers' lives, we're no longer going to use the terminology blockchain games and traditional games. You know, it will just be gaming.
It'll just be normal, yeah.
Yeah, and then what's really interesting off the back of all of that, you know, NFTs, NFT gaming and the current blockchain games really only exist on PCs at the moment. Yeah. And there's a whole different audience out there who specifically play PlayStation like myself, your Xbox users, Nintendo even. So that's the next step as well, is to engage those consoles, those platforms, and show them exactly why they're gamers should be able to extract that value.
Yeah, mobile gaming too, I think, has got a huge potential. When you look at the propensity of smartphones around the world now, and that's growing very rapidly too. So I think it's exciting times ahead for all of that. I mean, as I said to the some of the staff, some of the crew earlier, I think it's something that everybody should be learning right now. I think the schools and the colleges and the universities need to understand the value of the blockchain. They need to understand you know, the smart contracts. They need to understand how this works. Yeah. And I think gaming is going to help to do that, because you know, the people will be incentivized to play the games, have fun with them, and then realize that that's an industry, that's their business.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I would agree, absolutely. You know, a lot of gamers are already tech orientated. You know, they understand. They've probably already been looking into this. You know, blockchain's not new. It's been around for a while now. But actually, I think what would be really interesting is given that, you know, not that long ago, you and I actually weren't involved in any blockchain. We were building gaming festivals, just specifically to do esports tournaments and create a festival around gaming. I think it would be pretty interesting to sort of let people know how someone like you or I can end up in blockchain, because if we can, then anyone can, right? With the right kind of research.
Very true. We didn't really know much about it at all a few years ago, and it's been a very quick learning experience for us. But there's still a lot more to learn. You know, I think the young ones like yourself need to pick it up and learn it. But if the old fellas like me can do it, then anybody can, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're always encouraging people to do your own research, especially when you're talking about decentralized autonomous organizations. At the end of the day, once we release Helicon NFT and the platform's out there, it's not ours to change after that. We're going to let our users determine what happens next. And I can't wait to show you what we're going to do next once we start releasing things. So thank you very much for explaining that to everyone here. And you know, thank you very much for your support with what we did today and for the last couple of days here at Blockchain World DCS.
Yeah, well, thank you too, and thanks to all the team and the family that were involved in this, putting it together. I couldn't be more proud. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, it's been an honor, honestly. It's been really fun. Right, so that wraps up our chat with our CEO of Helicon NFT, and I've been Tom Palmer, the CPO of Helicon NFT, also the organizers of Blockchain World DCS. It's been absolutely fantastic, and we can't wait to see you at the next one.